Hello, this is Andy, the eBay Contrarian. Tonight's video is what sold on eBay this week from the dates of December 5th to December 12th, I believe. So it was from previous Sunday to this past Saturday. And let's go ahead and share the screen and get started. So kind of give you an idea of some things that you can go out and find these. Pretty much any thrift stores. I go to Goodwill, St. Vincent de Paul. I also go to Plato's Closet, and I go to some local consignment shops. But I sold 25 items for about $871. That's the item total I actually charged for shipping, so you can see it's actually a little bit more, and I get a little bit of that is kind of a spread. But let's get into the items, and I've sorted them from highest price to lowest price. These Cult of Individuality Greaser Moto Selvage jeans. You can see how they've got this real rough like ribbed fabric to protect your knees if you would fall off your motorcycle. Kind of decorative too. They're also selvage, which is this white and red finished edge. When they wove the denim on the loom, they finish the edge, and you can roll that up and it shows off on the outside. But I couldn't find anything like these. I couldn't find anything like these on eBay anywhere, even going back into the, I'm not sure what I did there, but even going back into the last 365 days on Terapeak, I couldn't find anything like them. So I listed them at $179.95, and I believe it was on Thursday night. And I woke up on Friday morning, somebody made an offer of $115. I paid $15 for them, so that was good enough for me. Plus, I didn't really have a good idea of where they would sell. But if I can buy something for $15 and sell it in a day's time for $100, I'm pretty okay with that. So that was the first one. And then Rock Revival, these Rock Revival Black, Jack Slim, men's thick stitch jeans is a keyword that I use all the time with Rock Revival. I also use it with like the Buckle BKE jeans. It works really well for those types of jeans. And again, this one I listed these for $99.95. I think I paid $40 for them, and within a day or two of listing them, somebody offered me $80, and that was good enough for me on that one. So then this third one, it's a vintage Saks Fifth Avenue navy cashmere, like trench coat, women's trench coat. I think I sent an offer of $50 on that, and it was accepted. When we look at it closer up, it's not. It actually sold for $50. And I think I paid $12 or $13 for that. So don't be afraid of paying up on, some higher quality items. And on the previous two pairs of jeans, I found those at Plato's Closet. So if you have a Plato's Closet around you, it's all younger kids that work in there. They don't really know a lot about, especially the denim that they're putting out. And I'll pay up to $20, $25 a pair for Rock Revival jeans because they sell They usually sell for 50 or more. There's some more, I think, in here. Can't remember, but we'll find out here shortly. So yeah, this was I listed it for $149.95, and I think I sent an offer of 50 out. I've had it for a while, and yeah, it was a decent return. And the next one are these Ariat real denim women's thick stitch jeans. So I use both men's thick stitch jeans and women's thick stitch jeans as a generic keyword. I did these as a 99-cent auction. I actually had two different pair. One, this was a bigger size. It sold for 51. And then there's another one we'll see later that sold for just under 27, but it was quite a bit smaller size, like a 26, I think. But a lot of these thick stitch jeans, you can put them up for 99 cents and auction them off, have them end on Sunday nights, and they do really well. So that's another good find. And I found those at a Goodwill. I think I paid $7 for them. So then the next one we have is this FootJoy golf vest. And it has Sea Island on it. Sea Island Golf is, if you go into the search bar, Sea Island Golf is being searched in men's clothing and golf equipment. It's a popular golf resort, and generally, I'm not sure how I did that, but generally those will sell and for 30, these vests, but because of the Sea Island on it, I took an offer of 50. I think I had it listed for $69.95, and I paid like $12 or $13 for it. It's still a really good return. And then the next one after that, these Robbins jeans. They're jean shorts. They are like a biker type jean. They have Swarovski crystals all over them. I had them listed for, I think, $99.95. I've had them for quite a while, and I think I paid either $15 or $20 for those at a Plato's Closet, and I finally sent an offer of $44.95 because it's getting into winter, and somebody accepted and got $44.95 on them. So it's not one of the better ones that I've done, but it's still profit. So then the next one after that is these Naked and Famous men's selvage jeans, and you can see the selvage finished edge where you can roll them up. These were Weird Guy selvage, and they went for $44.95 as well. I think I sent an offer on that, and I think I paid $15 for those. And again, that was at Plato's Closet. So if you're selling clothes, or if you want to get into selling clothes, Plato's Closet is a great place to source. You're going to pay a little bit more, but if you're picking the right items, you're going to sell it for a lot more too. So the next one is these vintage Levi's 560 loose fit tapered leg. Sometimes they'll say comfort fit, and it says 49. I sent an offer, or no, they did sell for $49.95. That was a good sale. Well, it had I had a 20% off coupon. If you're not using coupons, they've made me quite a few sales. I started about 2 weeks ago, probably, adding a 20% off coupon. I price my stuff way on the high end of the sales curve, and then I send offers out and I accept offers, and get $50 for them. I think I paid 10 or $15 for them again at Plato's Closet. And then after that, we had this new with tags pair of Levi's 567 loose boot cut Levi's. I think I had them listed for, probably had them at $69.95. Took a best offer of $40. I paid like $7 or $8 for them at a Goodwill, and it only took about a week to sell them. A lot of these clothing items, if you're listing them with good keywords, which if you like and subscribe and go through my other videos, I've got a lot of stuff about creating titles from the search suggestions that come up in the toolbar when you type. And a lot of my stuff sells quick, sells in weeks. And I've sold, I guess, close to $17,000 worth of stuff over the last 90 days. And I've only got about 130 or so listings, because most of my stuff is selling as quick as I list it. Just a lot of stuff in less than a week. Plus, I do a lot of 99-cent auctions. So, and I do those to end on Sundays. So 7 to 10 days from when I buy my 99-cent auction inventory, it's going out the door, and that helps to keep me from having a huge inventory. And I do this out of a 950 square foot apartment. So I don't have a whole lot of room. So I'm really kind of choosy about what I pick to sell. But yeah, those sold for $40. I'd never heard of this brand, Birdwell Beach Breeches. Where'd they go? Oh, let's just pull it up this way. So it's like a terry cloth, almost like a towel that you would have, to dry off in the shower, but it was a polo. Never found one before. I had it listed for $74.95, but I actually took an offer at $39.95. But I paid $5 for it at a St. Vincent de Paul, so it wasn't like it was. A lot of times I don't try to squeeze every last dime out of where I think, out of where I think things are going to sell. Just because I find so much stuff, I don't have any shortage of items, and I'd rather, give people good deals on stuff, have them be happy, and move a lot of inventory than try to hold onto it and squeeze every last dollar out of it. So then I had, this is a Stafford Harris tweed sport coat. You can see Stafford and then Harris tweed. They only weave this wool fabric in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland. Anything that you find that Harris tweed emblem like that, it's going to sell. And if you're getting it at thrift store prices or yard sale prices, it's going to sell for a lot more than what you've got in it. So that one I had listed at $59.95, and I either sent an offer or took an offer for $35. And here's another. This is another men's thick stitch jeans. They're buckle Carter straight men's thick stitch jeans. I did them as a 99-cent auction, and they sold for $35. Good sale. I can't remember if I bought them at a Goodwill or a St. Vincent. I paid like $8 for them. If I bought them at Plato's Closet, I would have paid like 15. But I still, either way, made decent profit on it. And here's another Harris tweed. It was more of a brown, true kind of tweed color. It's taking a minute, but you can see the Harris tweed. And I probably paid $8 or $9 for it, and I sold it for $35 too, because I'd sold one earlier in the week, so that's what we did. And here is a Polo Ralph Lauren 2XB plaid long sleeve button down shirt. I listed it for $39.95. Somebody sent me an offer of $35, and that's a no-brainer. I'll do that all day long. I paid probably $5 for that. And here's another pair of Levi's 560s. These, though, did say, instead of loose fit, tapered leg, they said comfort fit. I listed them for $49.95, and I think I set out on an offer of $29.95, and it was accepted. Again, good enough. Here is the other pair of Ariat real denim women's thick stitch jeans. I did them as a 99-cent auction. They went to $26.85. And I bought them at a St. Vincent for $7 plus tax. So that's a good deal too. Here's another. This was a new with tags. Polo Ralph Lauren 3XB. I still had tags on it. I bought this at a Plato's Closet. I paid $15 for it. I was expecting it to do a little better than what it did, but I maybe made a few bucks on it. I know I didn't lose any money on it. I get like 85% of what it sells for after all my fees and postage, because I charge extra for postage, and if you're not doing that, you should do it too. Otherwise, you're giving away profit. So then we have, listed this for $29.95, took an offer of $20. I sold it once before, and it came back as not fitting. I paid $5 for it at a Goodwill. And when you're dealing with Polo, Ralph Lauren, really any of the nicer brands, if you can find them in big and tall sizes, you can get a little more for them. And the big guys have a harder time finding a lot of clothes, so you do a lot of times better with the bigger sizes. But right now, any long sleeve Polo Ralph Lauren polos that I've found, I've sold pretty quickly. So here we had an LL Bean traditional fit flannel shirt in kind of dark plaid color. I had it listed for $29.95, and I sold it for, I sent an offer out for $17.95, and they took it. So the next one was a Lacoste modern fit button-down shirt. Had it listed for $29.95, sent out an offer for $15, and they took the offer of $15. And I think I paid $5 for it. Yeah, so it's bread and butter. but you do enough of those in a month, it all adds up. So here we had an Under Armour Heat Gear Loose 2XL polo. It had double eagle club on it. And if you search that, double eagle, double eagle golf comes up as a search suggestion. So when you're out looking at polo shirts, if you see like a golf type logo that you don't recognize, try and figure it out. A lot of times I'll search golf polo and on Terapeak and then sort them from highest to lowest and just look at the logos. And a lot of times I can match the ones that I have if I don't recognize them. But there we go. Yeah, I did that at an auction. It went for $14. We're kind of getting into the off season. There's the logo. So in the middle of the summer, I'd expected that to go closer to 25 or 30, but I paid $5 for it, and did all right. You don't always hit home runs. And again, it was kind of the same here with this polo Ralph Lauren Big Pony. I did it as an auction, and it sold for $12.50, and I paid $5 for it at a St. Vincent de Paul. So I may have broke even on it, but some of the other ones I did better on. And it had it's not wanting to come up, but one of the V-hems had a little tear at the top of it, which you can see. So that may have had the result. This is kind of the same. Cincinnati could have had an impact on the total price, but I sell a ton of these, especially over the summer. And I will show you. This was mid-November, November 21st. This one had stars all over it. Was a little bit bigger size, but I did that one as a 99-cent auction, and it went for $61. The size had something to do with it, but also abstract polo. People will search for that, and actually, if we go to Terapeak real quick. There's a lot of FootJoy polos that have an abstract pattern to them. So over the last year, I've auctioned a bunch of those off, and we'll go used because for the most part they're used. But and then if we sort by the bids, most first, doesn't look like, it's not bringing the pictures up, but this FootJoy one was mine. It auctioned for $46. It was gingham. There we go. There it came up. So it had a gingham checked pattern. It went for $46. This one had like a tie, full yard placket. It sold for $55. This one was just like gray wavy lines. It sold for $29. Here's another Peter Millar. It went for $39. This one had a houndstooth pattern. like a tweed jacket would have. It went for 39. This one was for Mammoth Dunes. It's another Peter Millar. It went for 49 and a quarter. These are all ones that I listed earlier in the year. There's the one for 61. This one had pineapples all over it. It went for 58. So you see FootJoy and Peter Lamar polos, or really any polos that are, nicer brands that have an abstract pattern to them. Pick them up, and you can auction them off for 99 cents. List them in two categories, put them in sporting goods golf and put them in men's polo shirts, and we'll do real well with them. So we're winding down here to the nitty gritty. The last two are, this one somebody sent me an offer of $11. I had it listed for $29.95. And since we're moving out of warm weather season over most of the United States, I just decided to pull 11 out of it. I paid $5 for it at a St. Vincent or a Goodwill. And then these Miss Me with the fleur-de-lis pattern, like the Saints logo. They usually do really well. This one, they cut them off to like a 17-inch inseam, and I think that had something to do with it only going to $5.54. I think I paid $8 for them, so I actually lost money on that. But you'll find that your winners will way outstrip your losers if you're using the right keywords to make your title, taking good pictures. Your winners will way outstrip your losers. So that was my 25 sales from the previous week. And if you enjoyed the video and learned something, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. There'll be lots more videos like this coming. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. And that'll do it for today. And hope you guys have a great week. Take care. Make lots of sales.